We now look at exponents. We are given on the top there an example: 2 times 3 to the power 4. 2 is the coefficient, 3 is known as the base, and 4 is known as your exponent. So let's work with the first one here, simplification of exponents. So let's simplify each of the following. You have 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. That can be simplified to 3 to the power of 5. In other words, there are 5 3's that are being multiplied. So if we move on to expansion, let's expand each of the following. 5 to the power 3. Now here, the power 3 or exponent means that there are 3 5's, base 5's, that are being multiplied. So 5 to the power 3 will be 5 times 5 times 5. We now look at multiplying powers with the same base. So the rule when you are multiplying powers with the same base is to add the exponents. So we're given an example here: 2 to the power 3 times 2 to the power 4. Both the bases are 2, which are the same, and we're multiplying. So the rule is add the exponents. So the base is 2, we're adding our exponents. 3 plus 4 will give me 7. Base remains the same as 2. So 2 to the power 3 times 2 to the power 4 will be 2 to the power of 7 as my final answer. Okay, the next one, let's divide powers. If you're dividing powers with the same base, the rule is to subtract the exponents. So we're given an example here: 2 to the power 8 divided by 2 to the power 3. Our bases are the same, so that's fine. Our base will remain as 2. Because the sign is division, we're going to subtract the powers. So the powers are 8 and 3. So 8 minus 3 for division. So that becomes 2 to the power of 8 minus 3, which is 2 to the power of 5. The next one, you can be asked to raise a power to a power. Now when you are raising a power to a power, the rule is to multiply the exponents. Now raising a power to a power looks like this. You have a power which is 2 to the power 3, and it's being raised to another power, in this case 5. So the rule is to multiply the exponents. Our base will remain the same as 2 in this case, and we need to multiply 3 times 5. So our answer will be 2 to the power of 3. Okay, in exponents, you can be asked to work with scientific notation and decimal notation. So let's just convert each of these following examples here. The exponent represents the number of spaces after the first number. Okay, so doesn't matter where the first number is, it's just remember that the exponent will represent the number of spaces or places after the first number. So in this case, my first number is 1. I'm not going to worry about the numbers after that for now. I'm going to look at my exponent. They're asking me to multiply that by 10 to the power 4. So it means there needs to be 4 spaces after my first number. So 2 and 4 will take up the first 2 places after my first number, and I need 2 more places to give me 4 places after my first number. So I'm going to just put a 0 and a 0 there because I have no more numbers to fill in. So 1.24 times 10 to the power 4 will be 12,400. The next one, you have this value here, which is 32 million. We need to convert this into scientific notation. So again, the first number is 3 here, and after my first number, I need to count how many places there are. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places after my first number of 3. So I'm going to have 10 to the power 7 as the exponent that I will use there, and it will become 3.2 times 10 to the power 7. So 32 million can be written as 3.2 times 10 to the power 7.